someone different, I always make it all work and fit together. So if we could all continue to do that was
collaborate, not compete.
There you go, absolutely. So we do that once a month, and then we also feature a woman in the community that is doing amazing and powerful things. And so I want to stress and share with you guys about Shannon, which is our feature for the month, or was a feature for the month of September, but I'm still going to do a shameless plug because we just love her so much. But she is a veteran, and she is actually competing for Miss Veteran USA, which for those of you that didn't know that existed, it does. It is a competition. It's not a pageant. And so I want to stress that as well too. But their whole sole purpose is to raise money for Final Salute, which is an organization that's trying to raise money to help for homeless female veterans, because we hear and see a lot about males and the different community, outreaches and things of that nature, but we don't see it for women, and they're usually the ones that are the caregivers for, their family and their children. So we do highlight and we make sure that we feature a woman within the community monthly to be able to help support her and fundraise whatever her communal efforts are. And so we want to stress that. And so if you want to be a part of that, we are encouraging others to join us on our mission and our movement, right? To help other people and highlight others. So please contact us for that as well. So we love you, Shannon, and we wish you the best of luck.
Yes, because the competition's the end of the month?
End of, it should be October.
Is it October?
October.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm behind. A couple months they've been working me hard. I'm behind here.
Yes. So please, if you are interested, I also wanted to shout out to her real quick that she has her own link to help her. So
put it in the comments.
Yes. So I'll put
Please
it
put it in the
comments.
comments. It'll be in the comments.
Okay.
So if you want to support, you want to donate to the cause, help her raise money, which is part of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
We will have that link in the live comments.
Absolutely.
So definitely please support if that's your thing. There's a vet that is trying to do some good in the hood, as we like to say, and help other ladies. So ladies, y'all always saying we trying to be united and have each other's back. Here's an opportunity that you could do something definitely outside the box and different that is not normally done. So, real quick, so she's familiar with the show. So the topic this week was boss bae. I need y'all to give your definition of what that means to you.
Wow, boss bae.
And then this is going left. It's almost 9 o'clock.
I'll start
Hour
first.
number 2.
From the alpha female part of it, I like the boss up, the assertiveness, knowing exactly what you want, how you plan on getting it. But then on that bae side, still being tender enough to be nurturing, whether it's from a relational point of view with your husband or male counterpart, and or your children. So assertive enough to be tender.
Yes, with the tender. I'm sorry. It's almost 9 o'clock, y'all. You already know how this goes.
Let's see. Boss babe. I would say obviously the boss portion for me is obviously exuding a certain type of confidence about yourself, believing in yourself, and the importance of accepting who you are, right? So, and making sure that you're getting that out to everybody else. So that's what's been so great about me, is that I am, walking in my own purpose and proud of that, and which has allowed me to cut all my hair off
And colored it.
right? Color it
And colored it.
yes.
Y'all, she showed up with I was like, well, damn, she had hair just like a week ago. Okay, baby, get it.
Right.
And then she showed up, and it was one. I said, well, damn. And every 2 weeks, am I going to get something different?
Absolutely.
I'm serious. Like, we set up the last show, she had hair. And then she showed up to the show, no hair. I said, okay.
Yes.
I likes that. And honey, with a little midriff on, with the nice little curved jeans. I said, all right, then, bitch.
Yeah.
Get it there.
You do it exactly. So
Then she showed up somewhere and had one. I said, oh, okay. Every 2 weeks, she was a hairstylist in another life.
Alter ego. go.
Reinventing yourself.
Yeah, because I actually, which is funny, somebody walked past me and they stopped to have a conversation about these with me, and I'm talking to him like we know each other, and he's like, "What's your name?" And I told him, he said, "Oh, you look so different. Is it the hair?" I said, "Yeah, my hair changes often. My hair changes a lot, so it could be the hair." But like, you have had many conversations with me, and like he didn't even know who I was. So yes, the hair thing. I feel like you was a hairstylist in another life, Chad. Because every
currently,
right,
that's
like
our product.
I know every week and a half I get a new look. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get next.
That's right. But with that being said, I have the power to make those choices.
Yes.
So that's what being your own boss means. It means that you can live in your own purpose, do what you want, be able to exude your personality, and be comfortable with that. So that's the boss aspect of it for me, the bae part. That's a different moment for me because I'm coming from like officiating and having that background of always having to be tough. And I think people, misconstruing who I am as an individual, actually, and taking the time to get to know me. So this portion of, or this actual
Alicia
lane, or this Alicia, is actually allowing people to, me to be more transparent and allowing for more conversation and, vulnerable moments and being able to talk to me and understand that I don't have to put up this certain type of front all the time, to be able to still walk in my purpose.
So for those who don't know Miss Alicia here, just retired from being an officiant of women's basketball for 21 years. We're going to get a tattoo. And the place you get a tattoo I won't mention, but we're going to get this tattoo because I'm interested in this 21 tattoo celebration. But so congratulations for 21 successful years of no fines and not like beating nobody up or going viral, because like you could have went viral by now in today's day and age. You could have went viral. So you did really good. You did really good. Not to be viral news. Yeah, you ain't made. You want a news article. You did great. Absolutely. All right, Miss D.
Okay, Boss Bae for me. I take what my grandmother taught me first off, and then mix that with the millennial woman now, and so that means learning how to balance my career, my husband, my children, and making it all work together. Because it's so key that sometimes we as women, we want to be so strong and so independent that now you look at, there's no man out here for me, this man ain't doing X, Y, and Z, but at the same time we haven't allowed him the space to be a man. So it's really kind of knowing your place in certain areas.
Take a drink on that one.
I know it's a whole nother show, right? But being able to, you should be able to balance being a boss chick, being a boss in the streets, being a submissive partner at home, and then bossing back up for your kids, because it's too much friendship happening with these kids. So I want you to boss back up
with your kids.
So,
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta even turn the mic on this. She said, stop being your damn kids' friends. I'll take that thing. Quit being their friend. You ain't their friend. You ain't their best friend. You ain't their friend, their buddy, they compadre. You none of that. You shouldn't even like your kids. You should love them, not like them. You don't like them, you love them. What's the difference?
Right.
Okay, I'm back.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I
I got 4 of them, and I have to remind folks sometimes I am not your friend. Who are you talking to? I'm just saying. I don't like my kids. I love them.
Another reason
I tell them that all the time. I ain't mad at that. Hey, wait.
Slapping the kids slapping, baby. We got you.
Hey, like, but real talk, like even in my household, my kids automatic. I don't like you, but I love you. I don't like you, but I love you. That is a thing that we say, and it's the truth, but it's honesty. I ain't gotta like you at this moment. I ain't gotta like you at a lot of moments, but I need to love you. Quit being your kids' friends, people.
Being kids' friends.
What's wrong with some of them? They spoiled and tired and lazy and trifling. Let's throw that in there too. Okay, I'm back.
If you continue to defend your children's behavior, you'll be paying for it the rest of your life.
Which is why you need to have this coverage.
That's right.
If you're gonna do that, you might as well go and pay the $24.95 every month. And just, if you're gonna do it the right way. Another way. I'm just saying. Okay. So So we are on hour number 2, ladies. So real quick, I'm gonna shout out Open Caribbean Kitchen. I got this food. That's what y'all smelling. Like I got food, but I didn't get a chance to eat it. So y'all smelling it, and I'm like, yo, it's smelling dope. Shout out to him and his new location. He is now located off of Poplar Level. He feeds the whole Power 106 team. We love him. Except Wilson's no longer there allowed to eat it because Wilson cannot die on us. So. Wilson's gonna get healthy and he's gonna live a long time and he's gonna keep being the boss that he is.
I need some food.
He was mad last night talking about she got a salad for me. I want some chicken.
Oh.
Hey, but speaking on that, and just a quick PSA, folks, please go to the doctor. Please get your blood checked. Blood sugar check, get your blood pressure check, get your cholesterol check. Do all the yearly checks that you are supposed to do, especially if you are 30 and over.
You just got that aha moment too.
I'm just saying, because there's a lot of stuff happening to us out here. And just speaking on our situation with our boss, he found out he is diabetic number 2, along with having high blood pressure issues and stuff. So he is now forced to get himself together, because otherwise he ain't gonna be here. So yeah, I'm gonna get off my soapbox about it, but it's a strong thing. People, take care of yourselves, especially for the folks who don't got 401ks and retirement plans and you work for yourself. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, well, we're gonna look, I was gonna say that's another conversation and another day where we'll talk about empowering yourself in those financial areas. But it brought me back when you said that. So for people that are having health issues and stuff, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about their wills and power of attorneys, medical power of attorneys, medical power of attorneys, financial as well. That is also something that is covered in that $24.95. So we do encourage everyone to get those wills in place, because that love letter that you leave to your family is one of the most important.
Living wills.
Absolutely.
They work too, people.
Well, that's the first thing they're going to ask you when you get to the hospital.
Absolutely.
Do you have one? And I would much rather have one of my family members, somebody that loves me, making those decisions, whether I'm going to live or die, and not a hospital staff person that may be having a bad day.
Or doesn't know me.
That too.
Or even know what your wishes may be.
Right.
People, y'all need to start getting not only that part, but y'all need to start getting life insurance.
Yes.
Which
is another, So if you don't, even for those that actually have the life insurance, okay, that's great. I applaud you. I hope you're paying it on time. But it doesn't really matter if you are or not, because if you don't have estate planning set up, that life insurance can actually be stuck in probate court. So know and it's cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 to possibly fight that in the state of Kentucky per se. So you're asking the person people that you've left, your loved ones that are trying to grieve, to also have to fight for what they're entitled to, or what you have should have set up. The
provisions that you set up for them.
Right, for them in the process too. So imperative that you understand and know what each state requires, and what you should not have in place. And it just baffles me, because we are such a spiritual, right? Like so I don't understand. I don't understand why it's a taboo subject. I don't understand why you think once you get your will in place, you're automatically gonna, leave this.
Can't get my will done because I'm gonna die today. I get it done.
Right.
No, I promise you won't. Unless that was already your day to go.
Right.
Well, and then another thing people don't seem to understand, I think, is that if you don't have stuff in writing, people get to make decisions that may not have been your wishes. So when you have it in writing, you want to be cremated and not buried. And you don't have that in writing, and the person who ends up being in charge is mad at you. I'm about to go walk all over your. That's what's gonna happen.
And much respect to those that have actually taken the time to write something out and put it under your mattress. I'm not belittling the fact that you did that. I applaud you again on taking the time and taking some type of action. However, what if that gets in the wrong person's hands? So that's what I want to stress to you.
Or we never find it.
Or you don't even find it at all.
Until after it's too late.
Yeah, until it's too late. But at least with Legal Shield, you have the opportunity to have that living will. Not only that, your power of attorney, medical and financial, and it's documented.